Well, yeah, great, absolutely fantastic conditions up on Mount Hood for skiing and boarding. We've got some updated snow depths for you here. If it'll load, man, the graphics are really wanting to think about it today. All right, take a look. 76 inches there at Ski Bowl's Upper Bowl, 100 inches at Timberline, 92 inches at Mount Hood Meadows. So just fantastic snowpack up there. And we do think there's going to be maybe a couple more rounds of snow ahead of this weekend if you're heading up there to go do any skiing or boarding. But take a look. We still see some snow here out on the coast. This is the view in Seaside from our Shiloh Inns camera. There's been a little bit of meltage there, this morning around there, but you can still see the snow, and I just think it's crazy to see that view, to see snow there on the beach. 34 degrees, so it is warming up out there. Almost on the opposite side of the state. Here's the view in La Grande, 22 degrees there. Nice little blanket of snow on the ground for you folks out there. And here's what current temperatures look like. So we're just a couple degrees above freezing here in Portland, 34, mid to upper 30s out there on the coast as well, and seeing some 20s there in the central portion of the state. Here's the plan for the rest of the day today. So we're really going to continue to thaw out. You probably have noticed a lot of that snow melting off. Roads are mostly wet. So that's going to continue throughout the day today. We're mostly cloudy and dry. So it is going to be a dry commute home. That's good news. We're not expecting anything crazy for your commute this evening, but we are back to freezing overnight. We're going to be back in the 20s. But you might be wondering, okay, so if we're seeing overnight lows in the 20s, we're waking up right below freezing. Why is it melting off so quickly? Well, that's because roads that are sitting on top of the ground have a lot of that insulation, so it actually holds a lot of heat. So the ground temperature could be warmer than the air temperature. Now, that's not necessarily the case for bridges. So this is an important graphic because just because roads might be wet or slushy doesn't mean that's going to be the same case on a bridge. That's because you've got that cold air moving underneath the bridge, so it doesn't have that insulation from the ground. So bridges can still be slick even if roads are wet and slushy. So just keep that in mind as you're driving around. All right, let's walk through the next few days here. So this is one of our forecast models. We're pretty much done with the snow today. Those really tapered off early this morning, although I think south of Salem could see maybe a little bit more throughout the day today. And then Wednesday morning, we could get maybe another skiff, another flurry passing over Portland, but then we really dry out throughout the rest of the day Wednesday. In fact, it's looking like we could see quite a bit of sun breaks Wednesday. That's going to probably melt a lot of the snow that's still out there. And then clouds move in early Thursday ahead of the next round of precipitation here. So you can see snow reaching the coast, especially northern coast, early in the morning Thursday. This is going to continue to pass over the metro right around that morning commute time on Thursday. So keep that in mind. Could be a little bit messy out there Thursday morning. That's going to continue on. Could see some more showers mixed in there, but then by Friday morning, we're dry, and we think we're going to remain dry throughout the rest of the day Friday. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, we woke up to trace maybe 2 inches of new snow this morning. I think we're done with the snow until Thursday, but I think it's going to be pretty light, even lighter than what we saw overnight. Then we're dry again Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday is the next chance of precipitation. We think there's going to be a lot more of that rain mixed in there because you can see temperatures are starting to climb back up into the 40s. But again, overnight lows are still very, very cold in the 20s. In fact, tonight, that's going to be the coldest overnight low yet that we've seen in the last several days. So keep that in mind. Tomorrow morning, those roads are going to refreeze, so it could be a slick commute out there.